we look at the importance of Shishu Avastha. So, Shishu Avastha, as I told you, is the most potent because there are the Jnanendriyas, the Pancha Jnanendriyas, the Karmendriyas, Pancha Karmendriyas. Then there are the subtle senses like the mind, intelligence, ego. So none of these are fully developed in a very young child. There is the soul, the Atma, and then the Chitta. The Chitta is the vessel of all impressions. The deep impressions on the soul are formed on the Chitta. So there is the soul and there is the Chitta, and then the 5 Jnanendriyas are just developing. What are the Jnanendriyas? The sense of touch, smell, sight, vision. So these are the Jnanendriyas. They are the Jnana means knowledge acquiring senses. And then there are the Pancha Karmendriyas like the limbs, the eyes, the nose, the mouth. All these are the Pancha Karmendriyas through which one does work. We work with our hands. So they're not yet fully developed. A child is not able to use this to its fullest extent. So because they're not developed. And then the mind, the intelligence and the ego are not there at all. So there is the soul and the Chitta, and whatever the child is learning is a direct impression on the soul. Yeah. So therefore, what the child is learning at this stage is of the most important learning that the child gets in its entire lifespan. And therefore, we give a lot of focus. Earlier in the ancient times, till as recently as the 30-40 years ago, till that time, the children were at home, with the mother, because Mata Pratamo Guru, the mother is the creator of this child. Why I tell she's the creator is because when does the child's learning process start? Let's look at that. The child's learning process starts even before the birth. I told you that the soul and the Chitta are there, and they come together at the time of conception. So at the time of conception, who is primarily responsible is the mother. The mother, if we look at the scriptures, during the times of the Devatas, Aditi did Payovrata for 1 year, 1 long year, and she was praying for good progeny, and then she begot the 12 Adityas, for example. And then, in our current times, we have Jijabai who prayed, who wanted a son who could defeat the Mughals. So she prayed for such a son, and there came Shivaji Maharaj. And therefore she has the power. She can write this code through the vratas, through the name nishta, prarthanas, through deep desire. She can get the kind of progeny that she desires. Therefore, she is the creator. In software terminology, she writes the code, and this code is hard coded at the time of conception. Therefore, she has a very vital role to play.